Ladder! I am Serenity Arai-chan, your resident neighborhood electric and raccoon PNGTuber, and welcome to what was meant to be an October stream. It's now become a Wednesday stream instead. This game is, of course, MegaTagmension, Blonde and Neptune vs. Zombie. This is a game I've been wanting to stream for like a really good while. And yeah, I don't have much to say other than I hope everyone's ready. And of course I'm not alone this time. I have my bestie below there, JayJay the Netunia.
Hi, Jason the Netunia here, Shining Crimson Chocolate Disease, and fellow Netunia aficionado. I really like these games, if you can tell by the name.
Story jumper. Oh right, I did try to play this before. I can start a new file.
Indeed. The story of this is kind of hazy.
A world cradled in a dimension very far away. The goddesses known as CPUs
But the volume seems kind of low. I'll have to adjust it later.
School to learn more about human culture.
It seems to be fine.
But even an exemplary place like this couldn't stop the decline in human births. The
I think this is the game where Wendy Lee started to sound more like Konata. Here for Blonde.
I think in a way, yeah. I think in a way, yeah, she sounds much more calmer.
Gamicademi will close its doors forever by the end of the year. But why? The game just started! Oh, here we go. We're barely a few sentences in and we're already throwing punchlines.
The punchline.
Are we giving up so easily?
Oh my god.
I know there are lots of games out there, but this one's special. It has schoolgirls.
Oh my goodness. Never change Neptune.
Give it up, Neptune. This is beyond
Never changed.
Also, this is the first game where Erica Mendez started wasting Nora.
Yep, that is correct.
The reason for that we will get into later, but let's watch this funny intro.
However, there were a dedicated few who were fiercely determined to fight in these desperate times. This story is about the brave girls who were steadfast in their desire to protect the school they loved from closing.
This is their Undertale.
Their story of Undertale. Oh boy, I can feel the memories flooding back onto me.
That's the way.
What to do now?
Okay, now we can step into the action now.
This book is fascinating. I'm glad I can relax and read it outside. The breeze feels so nice. Oh, that's right. I should probably be using my downtime to write that book. I don't have that much time left as a student here. Maybe if I work hard and come up with something great, I can win Raigeki Book's Newcomer Award, then...
Oh,
that sounds like Ramen Ram.
Trouble in the school.
Trouble is... It seems that evil is afoot. Oh dear.
Ramen! I love Ramen Ram's outfits in this game a lot. They're really cute.
I like how the outfits are really color coordinated.
They're like full Moko. Sorry, I was just saying.
Yeah.
They're like full Moko but smaller.
Kind of, yeah. I could see the resemblance.
So what were you saying? Sorry to interrupt you there.
I was saying that I like how both of them are like color coordinated. They both have the same color schemes, but they still keep the main colors from Mom and Ram.
Mm.
Bye, zombies! No, we can't! I don't want to die yet!
Yo.
I like how these zombies sound like they're about to
Rom and
yak
Ram are
in
being
the most
attacked by
boring way
zombies?
possible.
But why would zombies be at the school? Whatever. I can figure it out later. I need to save my sisters.
Please do.
Because cliche for
I'm
everything.
going now. I'm not interested in why zombies are at the academy. I won't let them lay a finger on my precious little sisters.
So go save the Nintendo
Of
DS.
course,
Give me a
because
second.
yep. Yeah, you must protect your dual screen sisters. And also knowing Milan, I think she probably will ask this as an opportunity to write this for her new book.
Okay, so we have the base controls here. The B to dash, A to jump, Y to, we know how to do this stuff already.
I need some inspiration.
Oh, there's some skills too. Okay.
Yep.
The RB for different effects, right? Character change, only for story mode.
I want to go to school too.
Level 30%.
Okay, compa.
Lock on. We don't need to lock on.
I want to go to school too. Leave writing and acting to me.
Yes, you just said that already.
I'm crushing you.
Yeah, there we go.
Also,
It's an idol.
You wanna know
Oh.
why this game is better than Action U?
yeah, why is it?
I'm ready.
It immediately just jumps into it.
Exactly. It's like
Well, duh, I'm a
this
senior.
doesn't have as many cutscenes as in Action Unleashed. It just takes you like a good 10 minutes to just introduce a bunch of stuff. And then they get to the actual gameplay, but no, this just thrusts you right in.
26 seconds.
That was don't believe it. That was very challenging.
Anyways, we won.
This is the
Crab
last
glur.
one. Are you two okay? Blonde, why'd you have to get in the way? It was going so well.
So well.
What? So
Yeah.
is everyone all right? Are you hurt?
Oh,
I think I'm alright. Man, I feel like I got hit in the face by a sack of bricks.
My goodness.
Who?
Her hands touched
Yeah.
my face? Oh.
okay, this guy's down
Okay.
bad. He deserves to get.
Okay,
He
moving off
deserves
this
to
guy.
get boxed.
Whoa.
Neptune. Neptune jump scare.
Suddenly,
Come on, Blonde.
Neptune jump scare.
That girl's name is Neptune. She's one of my classmates here at Gamicademi. She might not look like much.
She's also best
Neptune
girl.
is actually the patron
Of course,
CPU
because of your
of the
bite.
nation of Planetoon. If you couldn't tell, we're in the middle
Surely
of
it's not
making a
because of that.
movie.
Maybe it's because, I don't know, she's maybe the silliest she's ever been in this series.
That's right.
Maybe it's because her
Yep,
schoolgirl
that's
design
right,
is so
sister. Good job.
schoolgirly.
But why? We're trying to save the Academy, Blonde. Right, Rom?
Okay, that may be the reason why.
I don't think I get it. Neptune, what's going on?
Elaborate the lore with us, Neptune.
Birth rates are declining and the student population is shrinking annually. Didn't you hear? The school's closing. With the amateur film contest coming up, I thought if we submitted an amazing student-made movie, new students might want to attend our school. It wouldn't have to close. Oh, I see.
This is cute.
That's
Neptune
why
thinks
I am the
this is
only
Love
member
Live.
of the film club.
Love Live, but
It's
with
hard to take
zombies.
this on by myself. So, I invited Rom and Ram since they're popular among the freshmen. Hey, I know! Big sister, why don't you make this movie with us? Oh, that's a
You know, I know
great
something
idea,
else I
Ram.
noticed about Rom and Ram's school design.
Yeah?
Rom has an upward bending line on her chest, while Ram has like a downward bending line.
Yeah, I just noticed that just now.
It's a
It's
little
like Rom.
it's a little thing that like I think it's also because like Like how ROM is supposed to be like the big screen and RAM is like the little screen.
You could see that, yeah. I also noticed like the overarching, underarching things.
Yep.
Really? I always knew I was a genius. Sorry, but I can't commit to that. Oh, but why? How can you deny the request of your adorable little sisters? Even if it's coming from my little sister, and even if she is adorable, I just don't have the time.
Doing what exactly?
I need to read all the books in the library before I graduate. Wait, you don't have enough members to film a movie. I know, but something needs to be done. Our class is going to be the very last one to enjoy the school if we do nothing. Don't you care? No. We're
Cold.
here as CPUs, Neptune. Our task is to get a better understanding of human life. Don't forget that. Well, all right. I wanted you to write and direct the movie, but I guess I'll have to find someone else. Me?
And
real shit right here.
it's like the moment the moment she mentions writing and Blanc just goes,
I was just saying I wanted to write a book before I graduate.
Yeah, about that, never mind.
The script is definitely up my alley. Directing a movie wouldn't be such a bad idea either. And what if by some divine chance the movie's a smash hit? Even though a student from Gamicademi made it. I'd have a great reputation among studios for making a great film with slim resources. I'll be famous.
Her laugh is so dorky.
I'm just now imagining the absolute cinema meme, but for Blonde.
Absolute Neptunia.
Absolute. I was thinking absolute Cinnabon.
Alright, so who would you play? What? Really?
Eh.
You just said you had no time to spare. You misunderstood, or, you might have misheard me. I do have one condition, however. I direct and write the script. That's the only way I'll work with you. Sure, Blonde. Whatever you want. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Yay! We're gonna be making movies with our big sister! Isn't it great, Rom? Yeah, Ram! I'm so excited that we can all work together! So this was my introduction to the world of film production.
And this is the beginning of her story of Undertale.
Even after we graduate and return to our CPU duties, I'll never forget these moments of making movies with my friends. This is just one page of my life story, but I already know it's one I'll want to return to and read again and again.
And this is the story. Lonnie Scorsese.
So yeah, a little bit of lore about this game. It was originally made for the PS Vita, which is extinct these days.
What to do now?
But fortunately, it's been ported to PC and other consoles. I'm not sure if it got ported to other consoles, but if you want to play this game, it's on Steam. I will configure the volume setting.
Yeah, yeah, you could definitely grab this on Steam. I think I remember one thing. I'll just say this, even though it's on Steam right now, they could, I'm just saying, Idea Factory could have just made the decision to port this game to the Switch, but no, they decided to choose Hyper Devotion Noir over this.
Yeah, really? Yep. Just get out of the way.
That, like, I am so confused. Like, I know this game has to stand, but why that over this? Like, this is peak right there. Don't you not see it? But I think I remember already ranting off screen about what I thought this was a stupid idea.
I mean, here are Lyric, the playable characters in this game. Alright, so you got Neptune, the main one, Noir, the main one, Vert, the green one, Nepgear, the best
You
character.
just said the main one.
Nepgear, the best character in video game history. Uni, the Tsundere, Ramen Ram, Must Protect, Dengekiko, Famitsu, Plutia, cute but scary. Pishi, cute but also scary, in a different kind of context. The other best girl is Tenobushi. And making her series debut, Tamsoft.
I wonder who. I think Tamsop also appeared in Action Unleashed.
No, she didn't.
Wait, no. I can't think of not. I just realized.
I also see that
I
there are other.
wonder who.
I also see that there are other 3 slots there too that are empty.
Yep, they are. And I think that's the DLC ones.
Oh yeah, good point.
Welcome.
Also, I
Check
must
out your
say,
rare find.
I think this is one of the few games where PC, Furia, and Izume are in the same game, and I find that kind of curious. I find that really interesting since you never see these 3 in the same game.
Unless you're playing the 18th re-release of Neptunia 1.
Which also confuses me. I will never forget the 10th anniversary of Neptunia, where we thought we were teasing a new mainline entry, but they just pulled the rug under us and just remade Rebirth 1 for like the umpteenth time.
Yep. I think you look forward enough of everything. Let's jump into Scene 2.
You know, I'm curious to know why Nepgear is exactly your favorite.
Let me introduce
I just think she's really.
We'll start with the founding member, who also happens to be the president of the film club. Me. You already know, but I'm Neptune, a senior at Gamicademi. Next up would be our number 2, my little sister.
Who's she?
Hello, I'm Nepgear, and I'm a junior. I'm looking forward to working with you, Blonde. And last but not least, our 3rd and 4th members who just joined are
Me, Rom, and me. Well, so there are only 4 of us so far.
Or you have enough to form a club, though.
That zombie guy from earlier isn't a member?
Yeah, isn't it basically the rules we have at Max 4 to form a club?
Yeah, so like, what's the problem here?
They don't want the school to close either, although I'm not sure why. They usually just skip class.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Probably the
with
director
that being
that
said,
rubber.
welcome to our club, Blonde. You'll be member number 5. No, I will not be 5. I will be member 0.
Member 0?
I will
I'm the
be
director
member
and scriptwriter,
Yakuza
and since this
0.
all starts and ends with me, that number best fits my
Like a
role here.
Neptunia 0.
You're so cool, big sister.
So you're member 0.
Neptunia says,
How
What
blonde.
film are you thinking
Hope
of?
you don't fight like one.
Yep. Well, hopefully
Oh,
this
no.
is
I
the
really
kind
haven't
of
thought
story
about
where
it
the
too much.
0 becomes the hero.
Seriously? I thought we were at
Absolute
least
zero.
working with some kind of zombie.
Zero na. Cinema. Zero ma, yeah.
Well, I
Absolute
mostly
zero,
just wanted
ma.
something scary for the scene, so naturally, zombies.
We first had high school boys play the
Course.
attackers, but it looked weird. Zombies were a less offensive choice.
Zombies were the
That was a smart move. Can I see your script? I want to see
Just
how your
wondering
story's
what
coming along so
what were
far.
the other options besides zombies.
Don't have one.
Don't have a
If you
script.
must know, I write it all out in my head. That way I'll never lose it.
So in other words, Neptune, you don't think at all. It's okay, neither do I.
Me neither. You know, there's a reason
Oh
why I
shit,
look
shit,
up
shit,
to
shit, shit, shit.
This isn't the movie set.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh shit, I did not expect that to
accidentally pressed
happen.
it again.
I did not expect that to happen.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, we cut off the unnecessary chatter and just cut up to another cool character.
Oh shit!
Ah, Booba's upstairs.
This is seriously shit.
Actually, is there a
I
log?
just noticed.
Every Neptunia game has a log. No, shit.
Yeah.
Wait.
What's happening?
What to do next? Check purchase weapons and items.
Wait.
Don't
You can
worry.
enjoy our
I think it was an
Change
accidental
equipment.
misinput
You
or
can enjoy
anything.
our story.
But thankfully, I remember a little bit of this story to just basically give you the details on what exactly happening. Basically, they were letting out the details for the zombies that were trying to shoot a new movie, and just before they would do that, this girl named Tamsoft comes in with her top heaviness
Yep,
and
this is
says
Panther.
she also wants to volunteer.
For that reason alone, we're gonna pick her. Okay. I am not gonna fuck around with my emote for this one. I mean, I may fuck around, but we'll see.
Thanks for choosing
You
me.
must fuck it around and find it out.
100 people.
Yes, I'm going now.
I did not expect this outcome, honestly.
Let's start the scene in
It
Halloween,
happens.
like we talked about earlier. The protagonist will recite her
But
monologue.
I think it's just
there,
how
too.
broke down what was happening earlier.
Let's have Neptune play the protagonist, and the heroine will be Rom or Ram. Who should I pick?
Neither. Well,
Aren't those the
actually,
same
I
thing?
haven't decided yet.
Pretty much.
Well, big sister, why can't you be the heroine? Whoa, that's a great idea, Rom.
Well, if no one else wants to, I guess I could do it.
I mean, the only reason you choose Nep as protagonist is because she said so.
Ordinary girl who attends this fine academy. Today's just like any other day.
She's basically
Not
been
doing
hogging
anything
that role for
study for
God knows how long.
I get so depressed. Whoa! What? What just happened?
Oh no, a huge cruise ship just crashed into the academy.
What?
Stellar
No
acting.
way. What?
What?
The ship's bow crashed right through the class
That's
next door.
10 out of 10.
I'm not sure anyone could have survived that.
Everyone, millions have died.
I wonder
The
what
deaths.
this weird smell is.
Weird smell. Now that you mention it, what is that?
Eek! There are zombies everywhere! Zombies? Why are they at the academy?
I don't know, but at this rate, everyone will be eaten.
Then we have no choice but to fight.
The most normal reaction to seeing zombies.
Wait, let's get into it once
Your
again.
names. Faster! Ha! Ha! It's mine. Smash! It's mine.
We're gonna get deeper!
Not bad.
It just sounds more like to sing the Boomafoo.
Sorry. Leave it to me. Not bad. I'm crushing you. Not yet.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna be leaving my head anytime soon now.
Oh, how do I change characters again?
I think it's F.
It's mine.
I think it's X, maybe?
Yeah.
So I think you have to get a bar open.
Sorry.
Ah!
Not bad.
But we Japanese.
Not yet. You.
Uh,
It's mine. Smash. Yeah.
I just noticed those some of those zombies have afros.
I'll help you. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Smash. Hey. I'm gonna crush you. Sato.
watching you. Jump.
Ron, are you just making those Japanese sounds?
Leave it to me. Eat this.
In my quest to figure out... Oh, there we go.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I must say, it's a crime how 10 stuff has appeared in one game.
That's
Just
not
look at her!
true. That's not true. She did also appear in Four Goddesses Online.
This is fantastic. Seems like
Really?
your level went up.
Yeah.
Seems like your level went up.
Kinda forgot about that.
Okay. Sure.
There we go. The next mission we'll play with the sister.
But I also mean like a playable appearance because god damn. Not only is her design cool, she also
What should I
plays
do?
cool, and it's a crime that you only get to play for in one game.
What did you buy?
I guess that just sounded like a bit of a crime.
School life isn't
Does
that.
that say Kiryu sword?
It does say Kiryu sword.
Oh my god. Oh no. I can't believe Cosmic Kiryu got reincarnated as a sword.
Let's just buy some of this nipple.
Thanks for your business. Thanks, and again.
The sword of Dojima.
You know, despite my shitty play, I still got a double A.
I noticed, yeah.
Alright,
I guess you didn't do that bad.
leave it to me. Sure.
Let's
Do
begin.
this. Hold on a minute.
Ah yes, the best sisters.
Also the most balanced one, because of course.
Of course. I mean, it fits me. I like all-rounder characters and games. Oh my god.
You know it's great. Leave it to me.
Brave girl!
There we go.
He's getting the hang of it.
Do it.
Camera, come on.
I'm a CPU, you know.
Camera shenanigans. He has the cute. I must say, Neptune has the cutest jumping noises.
Level up. I feel the power. Yes.
Super straight student.
Hi.
Well, jokes on you, Devil May Cry. We also have our own smoking six style.
What to do now?
Are you getting the hang of this yet? Music provides us bringing the local foxes.
Let's do this together. Leave it to Ram. Yes, I'll do my best, okay?
Which one's your favorite of the sisters, Rom or Ram?
Hey, Ram, are you sure it makes sense for me
Ram.
to be in this sword fight scene? My character died already.
I will say Ram.
Duh, the more people in the scene, the more flashy the action becomes.
Well, you do have a point. If we don't like it later, we can always fix it in post.
All right, let's do this. I think we lost the zombies.
Hey, isn't that our class president over there? It looks like she's having a pretty intense battle.
Yep, that's definitely the class president. She's truly
But
unrivaled
they
in both
didn't
the
think.
literary and martial arts. And the person fighting alongside her is none other
El
than the
Christy
vice president
Sensei.
of the academy.
If we team up with them, we'll be safe. Hey! Even
But the
if they're
vice president
skinny
ended up
zombies,
being
I'm still
Mondongo.
gonna beat 'em up. I'm scared of zombies.
Number
But
10.
I'm gonna try my best. What's that sound?
I think it's getting closer.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! The president! A satellite! I just
Oh
fell
my
out of his
goodness.
face and crushed her to pieces.
Rip.
Whoa! What's happening? Oh no! Did number 2 just fall in the crack that formed in the schoolyard? Oh my god. The
We fell
school's
into
second
corpse
in
party.
command just died at the same time. To top it off, I think the
I'll be right
zombies
back,
that were
hold on.
fighting them noticed us.
Okay. Oh, wait! You don't say! They're staring menacingly.
Alright, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Let's do the stage of history. Alright.
Oh man, I thought we'd be safe.
Well, you know,
Can you wait for
so
me?
let's get
Oh,
into it.
Melanie.
Wait. Viewed an alternate cut for the first alternate cut. Was it because I used Tamsoft before?
I think so. I think it's probably because at certain levels, these specific characters are gonna give you a bonus if you use them. So if someone else was there if someone else that was not supposed to be in the company still took the fight instead, it's an alternate cut.
Interesting.
In other words, fuck the script.
Hey, this! Yeah, quests are easy peasy. Hey! Hey! There!
Easy peasy, they're also quick.
It makes sense. I got it! Just like Blonde. Yes. Yes.
Doggoon Man? Uh-oh.
Taco Man.
If I must say,
We were
though...
able to defeat them. But
wait.
where would zombies be?
Blonde, are you sure we defeated them? Don't they have the ability to resurrect?
Big sister, look! The zombies!
What's going on?
Whoa, I didn't see that coming. Who would have guessed the zombies were our own classmates? How are they able to return
Dun
back to
dun
normal?
dun.
They were zombies. I swear their bodies were rotting.
It's pretty obvious. It's because we're CPUs. Our share energy must have had something to do with it.
Share energy.
You mean to tell me... You mean to tell me that the share energy is directly directly tied into why they're becoming zombies?
No. Rather the opposite.
CPUs have special abilities, and they're powered by the faith of the citizens of game industry. That faith manifests itself into what is known as share energy. Yup, and I'm pretty sure that share energy is what turned the zombie students back to normal.
See?
Can't be that easy.
I can't...
Actually,
I can... Now I understand.
What? You too, Blonde? Sounds too convenient.
Nepgear, you should know how
I
this
know,
works by
right?
now. The people's faith always helps us CPUs save the day. So...
In other words, the power of friendship always triumphs!
What about chaos off though?
Maybe if you hang out with us long enough, some of that energy will rub off on you somehow.
Well...
And that convenience will act as a favorable win to a movie maker.
What about Tamsong?
A non-fiction schoolgirl zombie action movie. This will definitely be a blockbuster.
Also, I kind of noticed... Oh, she's gone. But I noticed her render... On the middle of her, like, her school uniform, looks like a marshmallow.
Marshmallow. What's a
It's
marshmallow?
like, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh monster? Hang on.
Oh wait, okay, now I remember.
Yeah, it's like this upside down looking thing.
It sounds like something only
It's
we
only
can
missing
pull
the
off. See,
only missing the mouth.
good promotion for the movie too.
This is going to be great. More students around the world will want to attend our academy. It'll be a huge success. In the most difficult voyages, a harsh wind can become our ally, presenting us with new friends and experiences. I want to let the wind take its course, to let fate place me wherever it likes.
You just can look like a marshmallow.
I just hope that it's a place I want to be.
Yep. I don't... You know, right? The more I think about it, the more I think in this universe, Blonde is basically becoming Alan Wake.
Alan Blonny.
This is
Alan
gonna be good.
Blonny.
Purchase weapons.
This is like, it's literally Alan Wake. You get a writer that is just making new material, and while they're doing all of this, they're just running into horror movie creatures. I guess zombies do count in this sense. But I find that quite ironic considering we were talking about that Sunday.
I should be.
Yep. Now we're going to the town.
But the only
The
only
only-
difference between this game and Alan Wake is
Hey,
that this game
Noah,
plays
have you
better
heard?
than it.
Yep.
Neptune and the rest of the film club have begun making a movie.
Of course I heard. What do you think about it, Bert?
It sounds incredibly fun. I'm just wondering why Neptune didn't ask me for help. I'm perfect on
You
camera.
sure are a narcissist.
That isn't what I meant. I'm wondering if their crappy movie would even do anything to help Gamicademi. The club doesn't even keep records of what they're doing. I'm worried they're gonna give us a bad name.
Stern as always, Vice President. Or are you just upset you weren't invited?
No, you're too soft for a class president. Besides, I'm not even that mad about it. Hey, you two!
Nor I could see right through you.
Speak of the devil.
What was that?
Never mind. What business does the film club have with us? Hi, yeah, so we wanted to get permission to shoot our movie on campus and no. Hey, we didn't even tell you what part of the academy we wanted to film in. That's not fair. We can't approve a film club that just watches movies all day. The academy can only be used by official clubs.
Well, I was hoping we could work out a deal. We can use whatever room's available and we won't break anything.
Of course you won't break anything. I can't let you just break policy. Not on my watch.
But we haven't even done anything.
Do you think we don't realize that you've been using an empty classroom and claiming it's your club room?
I understand where you're coming from, Noir. But Bert,
Bose.
President, how do you feel about this?
The jig is up.
Personally, I would like to cooperate with you.
Really?
However, since I am class president, I cannot knowingly break the regulations set by the school.
No! Whoever would have thought that Vert would be our enemy?
Excuse me, but I
Yeah,
have no intention
Vert
of being
has
your
always
enemy.
been your enemy.
Ever
Have
since
you not learned from the last? Yeah.
since Nepgear was born, she's been her enemy.
Exactly, Nap. Had you not forgotten that she tried to make your sister? Tried to make Nepgear her sister sandwich
So,
twice.
if we became
Sister
an official
sandwich.
club, you'd give us permission?
Yes, if that's the
Oh
case,
my,
we'd
how
gladly grant
weird.
you permission, and we could even allocate funds for your projects.
Neptune, our first plan of action is to make this club official.
Yeah, let's do it. I can't wait to make our film club official.
Off they go.
Bert, are you insane?
I'm just doing my job. And what about you? Are you still hung up about that incident?
The incident.
A student
Oh.
should have the freedom to make mistakes. It's their
Incident.
right. Even
The school's closing. It's official. Instead of embarrassing themselves, they should just accept that fact. Besides, I don't want them to go through what I did.
I like to know
I
the
talked this up
spicy
in front of Bert and
details.
Noir, but it's not so easy recruiting new members.
Hi, I'm Dengekiko, president of the Dengeki
Well, that-
Newspaper Club.
you talked
I
too
heard you were
soon.
making a movie. I'd love to get
Well.
an exclusive interview for Dengeki Newspaper, #1 paper on campus. No!
You know, as they say, when you complain about a problem long enough, a solution will eventually show up right in your face.
Hmm.
I heard you suddenly joined the Shabby Movie Club as the director and screenwriter. Oh, I'm Famitsu, the president of the Academy's best-selling news source, Famitsu Newspaper. No, they have too much potential to go with you.
Oh wait,
Give
I
us a
remember
superior
these
paper to
two from
interview.
Action Unleashed. They're the walking advertisements.
Oh, no. Famitsu Newspaper has a much more promising future, so it's a natural fit for the interview.
They're walking advertisements with tits.
Who are these loud girls?
You don't know, Blonde? They're famous for being Game Academy's
The
self-proclaimed
newspaper club.
Self-proclaimed newspaper club?
Yeah, they're kind of like us. They're both passionate about newspapers and decided to make an unofficial club. It's odd, though. They're both part of the newspaper club, but they
Unofficial club.
refuse to work together. Weird, huh, Ram? Yeah, Ram. Weird.
It's
My
almost
space
like
tune
they're
might actually be
competing.
helpful. I've heard your requests. I won't talk to either of you exclusively, but I'll agree to an interview.
Really? You're so nice, Blonde. Our seniors are so accommodating. This will still generate interest in the club. If I get some new members, I might be able to make my club official.
I have one
Official.
condition, of course.
A condition?
Official.
I want you to join our film club, at least until the movie is finished. And as you probably know, the film club isn't official yet either. The student council won't let us use any academy resources because of that. So we're having trouble filming.
I see. That's quite a predicament you have there. But you're asking me to walk out on my newspaper club. Oh, but won't you do a favor for me? Please join our club. It'll just be for a little while. Ah! What's with this little
Do it.
puppy dog eyes?
do it, or you'll
Appreciate
make
it,
Rom
precious
cry. You would
junior.
want that, wouldn't you?
No, they
Who
wouldn't.
would have thought my heart would be moved by this young girl from Louis? Dengekiko? I really don't want to join you, but if you're asking me like this, how could I say no? I,
It's working.
Dengekiko, will join your club for the honor of the film club, Gamicademi,
It's
and
working.
the Dengeki newspaper. Wow. The biggest last station fangirl I know is falling for the charm of this girl from Louis.
This last
I don't think Rom
station.
knew she would have that effect
It's
on
kind of
others.
canon, actually.
It's kind of scary.
Yep.
Well, fine. I can't be outdone by
Considering most
Dengekiko.
of
I'll be joining the film club too.
Dengeki Bunko is mostly advertised
Yay!
by
I don't really get
Sony
it,
and
Mom, but
PlayStation.
yay! Yeah! Now we can all enjoy making this movie together. Let's go tell Neptune and the others. Okay.
Okay, Tammy.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't been talking about this series as much, but when I had a PS3, well, I still have a PS3, when I was just figuring out what kind of games I wanted to play, I managed to find the swap meet, a copy of Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. And I remember spending a bunch of hours on the game. I mean, I've never beaten it, but I remember having really fond memories of it. MegaDimension is another game I spent a bunch of hours into. Also never finished either, because of that last part, if you know, Jane.
I still remember. It still sucks that you never got to finish these games, because they're really great games that everyone should also check out. And it's interesting that you started with Victory, since nowadays it's considered to be divisive.
I can kind of see why it's divisive, but I still think it has I still think Victory has its moments. I mean, at least it isn't like Hyper Devotion.
It's not like Hyper Devotion. At all.
Hyper Devotion. But yeah. My favorite thing above all in this series, though, is the dialogue. Like, definitely the dialogue and writing is, like, the main selling point for me. Like, considering that you have all these characters based off of, like, game consoles, you just don't know what the fuck they're gonna say to each other next.
Yeah, it's like this series has thrived of trying to come up with the most meta humor dialogue they could ever come up with. Not just that, they also tie into like real world circumstances. Like, I think I remember, like, I think one of the dialogues I remember from MegaDimension was just how they mentioned about how Last Station is kind of like struggling, and that is tied to the fact that the PS3 didn't sell well.
You know, I also remember like some dialogue from Neptunia Virtual Stars, where since like Sony just recently unleashed like some sort of censorship policy for their games at the time, that she was like rather, that Noir in that one cutscene was like rather, the word I'm looking for.
Bemused?
No, not amused, but like, I'm trying to describe this, but basically, Neptune was trying to look up her goods, I'm just gonna say, and she was like, no, you can't do that, I have to follow my policy, or something like that. Like, they were just making fun of of how stupid Sony's censorship rules were.
Oh, they even know. This is just normal for the next series. They will make fun of what's happening in the games industry.
It's like serial politics without the politics.
Exactly. They're talking game politics. They're just trying to shit on it they're just trying to shit on it politely without trying to draw too much attention.
Yeah. Since I'm playing this game now, this is making me this like I should get back to playing Sisters versus Sisters when I can. Like I still remember picking it up and really enjoying the game, being absolutely in love with the gameplay system.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. It eventually inspired me to pick it up myself. But I also need to finish. I haven't made it so far
Yeah.
into the game already.
I think I made it when our Snore started invading.
I see. I made it to the part where we're in Lean Box.
Leanne Box.
Leanne Box.
I thought it was
Lean
Box. I thought it was Lean Box too, but according to Victory, it's pronounced Leanne Box.
What? Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah.
What? You're kidding, right?
No.
No. What? Have I? I'm just wrong this whole time.
I'm just gonna. I don't want to pick the ego. I'm just gonna start playing this game now.
I do love shrimp, it's true.
I've been pronouncing it right this whole time. What is going on?
Well, now that we have a new member, let's start filming. You not
Delfino
only
City.
my life was also play the heroine.
Was my life a lie?
So, what do you want us
So
to
look at
do?
what city they're in.
Just fight the zombies. It'll be a
Oh
lot
my,
cooler
oh
if
my,
there are more
oh my
people in the
freaking
battle.
god.
Got it. Leave it to me.
Delfino City.
Okay, seriously, if we've come this far, we should be
I just caught the name just now. I was staring at the background.
Woof, why do I have to play the dog?
It's on your signed the contract.
You escape from the zombies too.
I'll be right back again. 1 sec.
Dear God, Melissa Font's delivery on some of these lines are just absolutely golden. Oh, hey, Ablani, you made it.
Wow.
Yeah, Arai will be back momentarily.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Hmm? But glad you could make it.
Yeah.
So how goes?
Good. I just had dinner first.
Yeah, I know, I saw. Did you finally finish?
So how are you? How's the game? What? Wait, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying that he already finished and then hence why you're here.
Okay.
sorry about that once again. Let's move on with the story here.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hold on, give me a moment.
Safe now, pup.
I'm just doing a thing really quick.
You're doing a thing.
I am doing the TED Talk. I am not doing a TED Talk, never mind.
Imagine Neptune doing a TED Talk. And she just yaks about how Planet Zoom is the best nation in the world for like 30 minutes.
I guess this spot right. I guess this spot right here is good enough. Hi, Plani. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
I think we're in like
Oh no.
the second part of the game. Not like second part. I mean like, what scene is this already?
Hey, get away from that dog.
It's the dog part.
The dog part. Let's just call it the dog
Okay.
part.
What?
Everyone, I would like to introduce you to a pollen blonde Matoria, aka Blondie. Not the Blondie that you see on the game screen, but like a long time friend of ours. Also really knowledgeable about like games, movies, anime. Like something you want to know, you always go to him for that.
Yes. Hello. Thank you for having me.
Dog turned into a zombie?
Don't mention it. Like
We're glad you can join us too.
Can you
Like
Yeah.
of course we had to like bring you onto this game like a game like this.
Yeah. It's the blonde game.
This
Yes,
camera.
of course, it's a blonde game.
The blonde. The better action you.
It's a better action game.
I like Famitsu plays
I just
style.
noticed he swings around with a lobster.
Okay. And then come on. There we go.
That's not almighty quick.
It's a lot less of a slog compared to Action U.
It's just battles just end so quickly. It's almost refreshing.
Wait, so how is Action U? I've heard that one. It wasn't that good either.
It was not very good. Like I watched Shuri play it from start to finish. I could feel her. I could just feel her cringe so much when she played it.
I saw it too. You wouldn't believe how much he was cringing when playing this. And this was off screen as well. Oh, I would have been thrilled if this entire thing just recorded so you could hear all the funny Shuri noises. I remember playing this game and she was going like everything about it was such a slog.
I will show you great acting. Sore,
Where can you know?
sore,
Let's find where the fuck the zombies are.
sore, 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 sore.
It's just somewhere.
There they are.
Also, more fluid moving animation. Like, I will go say on record that this game is a massive improvement over Action Unleashed in ways that you only believe you want to pick it up. It's like night and day.
Especially since this game came out right after MegaTagmension as well. which was considered one of the best Neptunian games at the time.
Oh yeah, that's technically still the last main entry, right? Because
Yeah.
the rest have just been spin-offs since then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like ever since MegaDimension, we've just been entering spin-off limbo or hell, depending on how you see it. And
at least there's been good ones that came out after, so.
Yeah, I know there's like some good ones that came out, like the RPG. Also, sisters. I don't know if you can count it as a spin-off or mainline entry. It kind of skeetered. It's kind of like in the middle. Like it's kind of like in the middle of the thing.
Yeah, Sisters vs. Sisters kind of almost feels like a proper mainline entry, but it's not technically one.
It's kind of weird because it almost feels like it.
Yeah.
I would say Sisters v Sisters kind of has like a middle ground of both. So, okay,
Yeah.
it's like.
This is our
let's look at it. Let's look at that game at a different perspective. Like, think of how like 362 days on the DS is kind of takes like in the middle point. I want to think that Sisters.
That's during Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
that's during Kingdom Hearts too.
Hey, hello, you there?
Yes, we're still there. I was just saying, like, I like to imagine that that game takes place like after, after MK2 and between Victory. So that's my theory.
Change. You can.
I guess maybe.
Do you remember the teaser for Neptunia 5, but then it turned out to just be Rebirth?
We were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, it's like the time. Yeah, it's the infamous Neptunia 10th anniversary where Compile Hard and Idea Factory struck our expectations and shattered it. By completely. I don't know if this is the right word, but it's just completely disappointed everyone by just making another Rebirth 1.
Yeah.
You do realize this is like the 4th time they remake the first game, right?
Oh yeah, that's the 4th release of the first entry. Because they even had an updated version of Rebirth 1.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Alright, you're not caught up to speed. Rebirth 1 is a remake of the original Hyperdimension Neptunian that came out on the PS3. And then several years later, they... Wait a minute, hang on. This is like the first remake. Then they made like a version of Rebirth 1 that was exclusive to Japan. And then they made Reverse. So that's just like 3 times they remake the first game.
I think, yeah, the extra content from the Rebirth 1 re-release that was Japan exclusive that eventually just made it and as added content to the Steam port of Rebirth 1, I think, in America.
Yeah, I think
but I didn't get it on release over here.
I remember I remember being there, but I remember when Rebirth 1 on Steam suddenly got an update and included Uzume.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's the Rebirth 1 plus content from Japan, right?
Yeah, I think so. What's weird about that was that she looked weirdly out of place.
I just realized
something... Yeah, well, she's not even supposed to be in that story.
I realized something interesting about what Blonde said.
What?
The virus strain originating from somewhere aboard the cruise ship. This pretty much predated Resident Evil 7.
My god. Is it Chris Redfield still behind this?
So, it's not the satellite?
This is before Resident Evil 7, and this game manages to predict the events of Resident Evil 7.
I think when it crashed into the
Oh my god, you're right. So you're saying that this game is a prequel to Resident Evil 7?
No.
And then it's technically part of the timeline.
Maybe it's part of the timeline. Maybe
Wait
not.
a minute. How do you know all this?
I suddenly remembered. I was an agent
My God, I
dispatched
can't
from a
believe
secret
this game's
organization to
connected.
prevent this hazard from becoming
Maybe
an epidemic.
Sisha found out about this and put it into Resident Evil.
The creators of the virus,
The
the N
End
organization,
organization.
intercepted me and sealed my memory so that I wouldn't remember any of this. If
The
only
N
I remembered much
organization.
faster.
Ah, I see.
Please help me stop this biotype hazard.
That Resident Evil joke.
I see what you did there, game.
Yep.
Sure, I'll help you. And besides, my character can't say no anyways, huh?
No, sorry. All exit routes on the island are blocked. There's no way out.
Yeah, I figured. It is a zombie story after all. All right, let's go. Roar! I guess when she said we could be extras, she was talking about being zombies.
Blah, blah. I want to suck your blood.
Hey, playing zombies might be kind of fun. Ram, I don't think that's what zombies sound like. Hold on a minute.
Bitch, you got the wrong idea of being a zombie. Ram, that's a vampire, not a zombie.
I feel safe with you, Nepgear. That's my
Also, I just noticed, I like how nobody even questioned how Bushy even got to the school. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think there's a pot of water, like, anywhere. So, like, how did a Pookie even make it there in the first place? This just happened?
Mayhap.
We don't even know who even piloted that thing. For all we know, it could have been Neptunia's SpongeBob.
Neptunia's
Because I just remember the one episode where SpongeBob just rammed a giant cruise ship onto a town.
Did he? Oh yeah, he did. I remember.
Yeah, that was one of the early seasons, I think.
Yeah. Why is it that he's always connecting to SpongeBob? I think this is the first time I actually being self-aware of this.
It's a mystery. Ooh.
Yeah, just like the mystery of the secret microwave yogurt.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Welcome.
You sure you want? Let's do this.
Me.
Yes.
Oh my
I hope
God.
it'll be okay.
But
Can you wait for
yeah,
me?
it truly is a mystery indeed. Nobody knows how that got in there.
Shoot my cute side, okay?
Also, the stuff that I said earlier, it's probably the reason why my favorite is like Ram of this, and why my favorite movie is Ram is because basically he's like the kind of person that just likes to make absolutely anything fun, especially her personality, where she's just happy-go-lucky. And just completely head empty, and there's just nothing stops her from doing whatever she wants. In other words, she's kind of like you, Arai. She just likes chaos and making things fun, and doesn't look like she has a thing on her brain.
Ooh, big bomb. Ooh, that is a really big bomb.
That's what I mean. What do you think they call it, Big Boss? I'm inside this big mega and I'm fighting little girls. They're throwing ice cubes at me. Like, where the fuck are you at?
Are you sure you're alright?
I'm in a place called Gamicademi. This thing someone took me and put me inside this tokusatsu mecha suit. And I'm fighting what seems to be two innocent girls who are shooting ice at me. What do I do? Do I keep fighting them? I don't think I want to hurt them. They're kind of confused.
I'm running away from this bar.
Oh dear.
Alright, to the HDD again.
I won't let you! Go!
I think they have it. I noticed the gauge went up, yeah. I wonder what the button was for it. I don't remember.
Game over.
Wah.
Incomplete penalty.
Well, we pulled the game grumps. We don't remember the controls suddenly. We might have read too fast.
Right. I tend to have a habit of reading too fast.
Welcome.
Yeah. Jesus Lord, Arai. I can't believe you pulled an eagle. I can't believe you pulled an Aaron Henson.
What should we do?
There we go.
You can enjoy our story.
That's not what I want.
Change equip.
I guess I should try this one.
A moment.
Dark history processing.
Welcome. Check.
You've come a long way.
This is out.
Leaving
Purchase
already?
weapons and.
Let's try this again.
You sure you want me? You know what's up.
Alright.
Yes.
Let's do a take two on this.
Can you wait for me? I'll do my best at the shoot. Take that! Found this! Found it! Let's go!
I noticed that these dog zombies kind of look a bit like Denji from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, like if he had big eyes, I guess.
I think he the transformation is LB and A.
LB and A. Right, good to know, thank you.
Yeah. To do the super, you must hold LB and X. I remember a cool story that kind of relates as to why Ram became one of my favorite characters. I think when I was playing MegaTagmension, I was in the Z part and I got into I unlocked one of the secret I unlocked one of the endgame dungeons where there was a bunch of enemies that were like 20 levels ahead of me. And I noticed that very quickly that some of my party members would die in like 3 hits or so, and my attacks couldn't do anything to them, except for Rom and Ram's attacks which had magic on them. Basically, in that higher level dungeon, Rom and mostly Ram just saved me from a game over. by still making quick work of the higher level monsters, and I was able to escape scot-free. The left my party was in tatters, but if it weren't for Ram and Ram, I would have gotten the game over right then and there. And speaking of game overs,
Let's try again. I leveled up. Yes.
it's basically ever since that I brought Ram into like more dangerous dungeons in case some of the enemies melee attacks couldn't do anything, where you could just hit them with magic.
I should be reading right now.
Level 5 and 6.
I'm a reporter, not a fighter. Thanks for choosing me. Let's do this. Yes, I do love shrimp. It's true.
I do love shrimp, it's true. Did you know that she loves shrimp? It's true.
Damn, I couldn't believe it. It's true. I think we'll just alright. I think we'll just need a different kind of shrimp check for farming too. Wait, who needs the shrimp check when who is the shrimp check? Because she'll deck you in the face with it.
You mean to tell me that this Famitsu right this right?
Yes, this Famitsu right this price. It's true. Also, now that I remember, I think this game also has a multiplayer feature. Like, I think it had a mode where you could connect online and play boxes with friends through the internet. I don't know if this. I don't know if the Steam version still has this, but I remember it being on the Vita.
Yeah. There we go. It only took us a couple of retries and we did it.
We did it. Funny to fight this mecha. We're about to have mecha rice for dinner.
So, how do you like the movie business so far?
I didn't think it'd be this fun. I think I have some great material to use for writing a column in my next issue. What? The best you can do with this crazy fun experience is write a measly column? I can make a whole cover story out of this. That's way too easy, Dengeki-go. A cover story is the best idea you can come up with? My fun and quirky column piece is gonna run circles around your rambling cover story. I'll probably even win an award!
They sure love each other so much.
You two don't give up, do you?
They should kiss.
Why do you two hate each other? Can't we all just get along? This is the power of the young girl from Louis that splayed Dengeki-go so effortlessly. I just want us
Too late, Dengeki-go.
We don't hate each other though, Rom. Yeah, see? We're friends. We're such good friends that we can put our arms around each other like this. Oh, good. I'm glad we can all be friends.
They say that, but then they just start fighting again when no one's watching.
Yeah, but thanks to those two, we're finally able to become an official club.
They just hold hands together, and at the end,
You're right.
while Rom is
As long
not
as Rom's
hearing
around, they won't be acting
Famitsu
up.
says to the Dengeki-go, "Listen, I'm going to fucking kill you."
Okay, cool.
Behind her ear.
our ship has set sail once again. However, no one anticipated the heavy storms that loomed ahead.
Oh shit, Virgil's coming.
I understood that reference.
Can you imagine if Virgil appeared in this
was
game?
Great acting. This. Hello.
I think if there's one way to bring Virgil, it's just like Neptune and the others just come across a mountain. They just there while it's storming and just come across as on a dude sitting on a plastic chair, and his name is the Storm.
Thanks for your business.
Thanks for.
And then he says his lines. He says, "I am the storm that is approaching," and then does a judgment cut, but all it does is just make it rain.
Hi, Uni.
That was a pretty big sigh. What's the matter, Noir?
Oh, it's that film club.
You mean Nepgear's club?
Oh, I know. So they asked you to join the club too, huh?
No, I didn't get an Wait! Don't tell me they invited you!
Yeah, they
Yup.
did. Nepgear asked me about it the other day. I guess they wanted to shoot some scenes with guns. So they asked me since I'm in the Airsoft Club. Personally, I'm not very interested in film. But Nepgear kept saying it had to be me, so I thought I'd help. Don't worry, though. I know it's against policy to be in two clubs, and I'm not about to break the rules. I asked my club's president, and as long as I'm officially operating as a consultant from our club, it's okay. So, a zombie movie. I wonder if they're thinking handguns. Those are easy for everyone to carry. Or maybe they want something flashy. A Gatling gun would be better suited for that, I think. You know, as the Airsoft Club rep, I have to consult these girls on the best guns to use as well as act.
Of course, he's on the Airsoft Club.
Are you upset, Noir?
Of course! It's dangerous as it is with all the zombie activity, but that idiot's just using the zombies as a stupid prop. And besides, she's just a student. There's no way she has the know-how to shoot an award-winning film.
Oh, you must be jealous, since Neptune didn't invite you to be a part of it.
What? Who's jealous? Listen, it's not because I wasn't invited. Huh? Uni, was that someone screaming?
All I could hear from Noir is
It might just be Neptune and the others, but we better go check.
join the stupid. Yeah, that's why she's stupid.
Don't come near me!
This is before Erica Mendez voiced Noir, right?
Actually, this is the first game to have like Erica Mendez voicing Noir.
Oh, it is? I thought, I thought it kind of sounded like Aaron Fitzgerald, but still.
Get away from her,
I think it's like you might think that like in Cyber Dimension is where she started it, but actually nah. She first started here.
Yeah, it's like how people usually think like Sonic Colors is like Roger Craig Smith's first role at Sonic, but no, it's Sonic Free Rider.
Yes. Somehow, I came out.
Although I don't blame people for thinking that Sonic Free Riders is kind of stinky.
Would be here like this.
So the rumors.
Yeah, everyone knows what Secret Free Riders is.
I don't know who you are, but you're gonna pay for attacking this defenseless girl.
And how not many people noticed, but Jason Griffith's last role was actually Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. 2009.
There are a lot more of these creeps than I thought there would be.
Okay, I'm getting confrontable by these zombies. We should beat them up now.
This has to be where the
these zombies could have, to be fair,
What are you
to be
doing here?
fair, Noir or Uni could have just said that Izumi sent them.
Anyway, good timing. You need to lend a hand with this. There are way too many for me to deal with alone.
Since,
However, I'm going
they're
to be
seniors.
the owner of this, just so you know.
You're gonna film now? This isn't a game, Blonde. This is an emergency.
I know this isn't a game. We didn't come to play around.
Fine, but you better work hard.
Of course. You better do a good job too, Noir, so it'll look good on camera.
You don't have to tell me that. I'm not doing this to be on camera.
You say that, but you smiled.
No, no, she's thoroughly into it. She just doesn't show it because, of course, she has to be written like a tsundere.
I'll try my best.
I'll be magnificent.
We got
Go.
Noah and Yumi.
Okay, so I guess this is a good enough time to bring this up since you mentioned it at the start.
If I'm really doing this, I'm going all out.
Like,
Me too. So what do you want us to do?
I'll just leave this on an auto while I talk here.
Let's see.
Basically,
I want
the
you to
reason
shoot the
why
crap
Erica
out of the
Mendez
zombies.
has started
They haven't
voicing
filmed any scenes
Noir,
with guns yet,
as
so
opposed
this'll
to like
make for
Aaron
some great
Fitzgerald, was
footage.
the voice actor strike at the
Noir,
time.
do whatever it is
And
you
so
do.
like Aaron left,
That's it?
I think it was Funimation at the
Just do your
time,
thing and ad-lib
and
whatever lines you want.
Erica
If it's
Mendez
good,
ended up being
I'll edit
hired
your
as
parts
the
in
voice
and
for
make you the
Noir,
second or
and
third
Aaron
heroine.
gave Erica her blessing
That'll be
for
easy.
it.
Bring it on.
Okay, let's do this. Action!
That was the reason. I think I remember it. The real
Alright,
reason
why
being
don't we
that it
start
was
with
because of
you
a contract
telling me
dispute.
everything you know.
I think it's probably that too.
Organization M was scheming to use
Yeah,
Academy
it's like there was
Island
a
as a
contract
site to
dispute between the
experiment with
agency
viruses.
and Aaron,
Thanks to my
and they
colleagues'
couldn't.
interference,
Then
that
because of
ship
the
crashed
strike,
into
they
the
couldn't
school.
get
The
on like an
virus must
agreement.
have bleeded.
So she kind of just stopped doing like VA work for Noir, and that's why Erica Mendez took over.
But it's
And I
like this,
must say though, yeah,
like this happened during that strike too.
Yeah, you mentioned Funimation, so would this have been like after the dub of the anime then?
I would assume so. Yeah.
yeah,
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 because Aaron Fitzgerald was still part of that dub, right?
Well,
yeah.
Yep.
what's up with this plot change? It's so...
Also, I think it's also important to note that okay, this is something you may not have
So
to
then
put on
that
that
means the
first,
virus
but
is somewhere in the
I
academy?
think there was enough for voice change between the characters. I
Exactly.
think even
We
before
need to
Aaron
retrieve it before
Fitzgerald.
Organization N does,
Like I
so
think
we can contain the situation and prevent
I
more
think for like
Yeah,
the
doesn't
first
Bert?
few games, yeah, I think it's like
So
I
what
think
you're
it was
saying is we have to
on
go
I think
back?
starting on
How
Mega
unlike you to get
Dimension,
weak
if
in
I
the knees over
remember,
something like this.
was Carrie Karan and
Professor,
replaced Tara
what are you
Platt as the
doing
voice
here?
as the
I
voice
thought you
of
were out
Bert.
on a business trip.
Yeah.
How do you even know that?
Well, that doesn't matter.
It's kind of
You're
hard to
going back
catch
to the
on
academy, right?
since
I
they
can
both
help
sound
you,
very
right?
similar.
But
But if you keep
why would you
hearing
help
her
us?
long enough for her roles, you might be
Maybe
able to
because
see
I
the
belong to the
difference.
same organization as you, or something, and we are united in wanting to put an end to the chaos. Oh, so you guys just run and don't look back.
Eh.
Hey!
I can be the dumb zombie role. I want to be someone cool like Noir. Can you give
Have
me
you
a
all
minute?
ever thought about that with... Oh, excuse me.
No,
Yeah,
go
what were you
on.
saying? Okay, I was going to say, have you all ever thought about that? The current main for dub actresses for the Neptunia cast is actually pretty much just a Cowboy Bebop and Kill la Kill cast reunion.
Pretty much what this is.
Yeah.
It's
Missing Spike.
It's all you now.
Oh yeah, there's no Steve Bloom in Neptunia.
Oh, dude, you kind of get a roll somehow. No. Maybe I have to look that up too. But I think I just also want to say something. Like, okay, this is just like kind of my take on it, but I really like Erica Mendez. I think the Noir role, I think it really does her character justice, and it really nails her character personality wise. But to be honest, I think I still prefer Aaron Fitzgerald just a little bit more because of how iconic it was, especially during the Neptunia anime.
I should be reading right
Yeah,
now.
I will have to agree with that too.
It's just like I don't like Erica Mendez because she makes Noir work, but she's not as like iconic in the voice deliveries, the way Aaron Fitzgerald did it. It's not of the fault of any of them. They're really talented, and I really love their roles. It's just like when you come to think about it, it's just like I think the more famous noir moments and lines of deliveries came when Aaron was voicing noir during that stretch of time. And although Erica Mendez was able to capture her character really well, her famous moments are so few and far between that it's kind of hard to distinguish as like a memorable thing about her ever since like Neptunia V2.
Yeah, Erica Mendez would have been voicing Noir already during V2, right?
Yeah.
V2, yeah. that was before the strike happened. That much I remember.
Like, I think Erin's last role was indeed in V2, but I must say she left off with a bang because in true Erin Noir classics, she gave us another memorable line. Remember the root beer? Remember the root beer dialogue?
The root beer dialogue.
Yeah, it's just like I think it was at some point where I think it was like in one of the special dialogues for the character profiles, and one of them was just Noir getting drunk off of root beer.
That you don't forget stuff like that. It's great.
Exactly.
I think I first found out about that root beer thing from a Dai Tomodachi animation on YouTube.
I remember seeing that exact animation too.
I think the same. Yeah, I think it was so many years ago. I think it was the one from 2018. Or so.
Right. I would like to keep playing more, but we are out of time for today. Thank you all of you for watching me beat up zombies and film a really crappy movie. It's been fun, and I can't wait to play more.
Yeah. I can't wait to. This is one of my favorite one of my personal favorite series, and I'm hoping this brings a lot of attention to like not just the games, not just this game, but like the entire series as a whole. Also, it gives me enough reason to talk about Neptunia with y'all, and that makes me really happy, since Neptunia is what connected us together.
Yeah.
Alright then, this has been everything for today. We will see everybody on the flip side. Sayonara!
Bye.
Yeah, bye for now.
I'll see you all then.